this journey, you must know that it's going to go down before it comes up. But when it comes up, it's going to go so much higher than you've ever been. Sacrificing today for tomorrow's betterment. If you're a guy that's just working out for the first time in this program, you hit a couple workouts, you're going to feel this soreness you've never felt before. That's the DOMS effect. Delayed onset muscle soreness. It's supposed to be that way. It means you're using muscles you haven't used before. Your body's waking up. Sharpening your arsenal for perfection of what you can be. But if you didn't know that, mentally, you didn't prepare for that, you think something's wrong, maybe it's time to stop. No, it's time to move even further. You have to be equipped mentally to endure this process. Knowing what you're about to go into is step one. Knowing it's an uphill battle, but a winnable one and one that's achievable. And at the end of this race, guys, you're going to be more capable. The first step, guys, is knowing it's a tough road. But through that effort, builds the character of the person you want to be at the end.
If you're being enticed down a pathological road, you can accept or reject the invitation. Now, some people are better at enticing and some people enforce it more harshly. And, you know, there's all sorts of individual variability in situations like this, but just because you're offered the bait doesn't necessarily mean that you have to take it. So, and I'm not a determinist. I do believe that people have free will, whatever that means. That's a murky subject and it gets complicated the more you look at it, but whatever. It's still a good shorthand way of describing the fact that we seem to be cursed with responsibility for our own destiny, at least to some degree.
Don't half-ass it. Don't half-ass it. Boy, that never goes out of style, does it? I mean, think about it. If you're gonna do something, if you've chosen to do something, whatever it is, easy, hard, if you give it your all and you don't half-ass it, lose, draw, get what you want, don't get what you want, whatever the outcome is, if you don't half-ass it, at least you're not gonna have to wonder, oh, would the outcome have been different? What if I did give it my all? And boy, wondering that is what keeps us up at night. So that's a value that stuck with me. Don't half-ass it. I think it's one we can all take in our hip pocket going forward.
Stop whining. Every position has an advantage. Younger means cutting edge. Older means more experience. Smaller company means more personalized. Bigger company means longer track record. Rich means resources to use. Broke means nothing to lose. You aren't limited by your resources, only your resourcefulness.
There's always a way to win, just not always enough desire to win. This is the reason why inversion is one of the most powerful ways to get what you want, because we are hardwired to survive, and part of survival is threat identification. What are all the problems that exist around me, in my environment, in my life, that threaten me? And so when you try to think about what's good with your life, you have to sit there and be like, okay, I have to do my 5-minute journal in the morning and think, what three, and you're like sitting there, you're like, okay, what 3 things am I grateful for, right? And you have to like try to do that, especially if you do different things every day, right? But what's interesting, and this is why I think Munger was so brilliant with this, is if you frame, what are all the threats that I have to accomplishing what I want? What are all the things that are gonna get in my way? If I had to guarantee failure, what would I do? It's much easier to come up with the list of all the things that will guarantee failure because we're programmed to find those threats. And then all you have to do is just flip it as soon as you've figured out that monster list of the things that guarantee your failure, and then you just do that.
It was never about running. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with gold. Happy Sunday. The weekly high for gold is 41,116. Got 30.
You stepped on me.
The weekly low is 40. No. 4052.78. So we got the high at 40.52. We got the high 41.16.30. And we got the low at 40.52.78. Giving us a midweek level of resistance at 4084.54. Like I was telling y'all, gold was gonna be reversing. We seen gold start pulling up last week, and we can anticipate gold to continue going up. This is the last week in July. So next week we'll be starting a brand new.
You're going in and out, son.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Y'all can hear me clear now?
Yes,
All right.
that's better.
All right.
Thank you.
So gold started pulling up. Like I was telling y'all, gold was in a weekly order block, a weekly bullish order block. So we was anticipating the reversal for the buy. Now we seen it already started to pull up. We can anticipate it pulling to continue that buy. So it's probably gonna likely break this weekly high right here. It opened up with a doji candle on the weekly, which is a reversal candle. And we already seen it rejected out of this weekly here. If you put a trend line there, you can see that it's been rejecting off of the monthly low for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So I will be looking for buys on gold. Gonna move over to US 30. We got the weekly high for US 30 at 52.293. That's it. The weekly low at 52.148.7. So we got the high 52.293.6. We got the low at 52,148.7. Giving a midweek level of support at 52,221.1. US 30 rejected off the mid-month level of support out of a daily order block here. You can see the 4-hour order block right directly on the mid-month level of support. It did open up with a reversal candle. It did open up with a reversal candle on a weekly, with it rejecting. Last week candle rejected out of the midweek. So we can anticipate US 30 pulling back up. Just based off of the rejection out of the midweek. So I'll be looking for buys on US 30 as well. Move over to NAS. Look like Nas made a new monthly low. It did. So the new monthly low for Nas is 28,075.81. So the low is 28,075.81. The high 30,339.08. Given a mid-month level of resistance. 29,207.45. We'll go over to the weekly. The weekly low for Nas is 28. 28,168.24. The weekly high 28,897.74. $28,897.74. The low 28,168. dot 24. Giving a midweek level of resistance at 28,532.99. So Nas has been selling for the past 1, 2, 3, 5 weeks. Trend. I'll be anticipating Nas to continue selling. I think it's gonna come down. It's definitely gonna come down more than that. I would look to take that sell for Nas during New York Open. We'll move over to Bitcoin. And I told y'all Bitcoin was gonna be going up. And once Bitcoin broke above that mid-month, it went crazy. You got the weekly high for Bitcoin at 65,360.03. The weekly low, 64,287.52. $65,360.03. 24, 64,287.52 for the low. Giving a midweek level of support at 64,823.78. Like I was telling y'all that Bitcoin was gonna. Oh, hold up! Just moved in there. That Bitcoin was. That Bitcoin was gonna be going up. Now Bitcoin has been pulling up for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Bitcoin has been going up. Now I told y'all it was gonna be going back up. That it reached up. Hold on, let me show you. It came into a weekly order block here, and it was gonna be buying back up. The last time it was at that low was in September of 2024. So it came to a good place Hold on. It came to a good place to buy. Now, when you buy Bitcoin on a trade, and you're taking these buys on Bitcoin on a trade, also buy Bitcoin in your crypto wallet. You cannot go wrong with buying Bitcoin in your crypto wallet and holding it, especially when you see it continuing back up. And it already broke that mid-month. So it's about to continue rallying. Now, Ethereum follows Bitcoin. So when you're buying Bitcoin, Ethereum usually follow Bitcoin, so Ethereum is probably also going up. So just a quick recap. You're going to be looking to take a buy on gold. The time for entry during London, that's when gold starts to move. Don't get in before session. When you trade gold out of session, you trading in a pullback session. During Asian and Tokyo is when the market pulls back. Same thing for US 30. US 30, we looking for a buy on US 30. And if you're trading it out of session, you're trading it when it's pulling back. Wait for New York to open before you get into US 30. If Nas does not break above this, if Nas does not break back above this midweek here, I will be looking for a sell on Nas. If it continues to reject this midweek, I will be looking for a sell. If it breaks above it, it might be pulling back up. Bitcoin, we're definitely looking for a buy on Bitcoin. Bitcoin starts moving during London session. So you can get into Bitcoin right during London, right around London open. I would look to get into Bitcoin. And if you're taking the buy in your trading account, also take the buy in your wallet account. And Ethereum follows Bitcoin. So you will want to take the buy also in Ethereum as well. Any questions? All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end it. Let's get this bread, y'all. Over and out.